Well, the other big challenge before the investigators now is to match the remains of Sheena recovered in Raigad to the person, the girl who was allegedly murdered. And India Today has learnt that the Mumbai police will rely on facial superimposition technology. Sheena's skull, remains of other bones, tissue and teeth samples have already been sent to Mumbai's JJ hospital for identification. Forensic facial reconstruction will have to be done using an advanced method of digital superimposition photography and facial reconstruction methods, which is available in the KEM hospital in Mumbai and the Forensic Science Laboratory in Chandigarh. In this process, a human being's face whose identity is not known is recreated from their skeletal remains through an amalgamation of artistry, forensic science, anthropology, physiology and anatomy. A very complex science, and that is what is going to be used at this point to establish the identity of Sheena Bora from her skeletal remains. Let's go straight across to India Today's Pankaj Khelkar for more on the story. Pankaj, advanced forensic face technology will be employed now to establish once and for all the identity of Sheena Bora and her face from the skeletal remains, Pankaj.
This information about the skull repattern, because over here when the doctor who had first done the post-mortem, he confirmed that he has been shown all of the parts of the skull as well as the ribs and other parts of the skeleton that was recovered, buried 3 years at the site where Sheena Bora was dumped. Now these parts of the skull will be again reconstructed, and as you have told that each person has a unique dental pattern, and so the expert and the forensic lab scientists, they are going to try their hand and reconstruct using all technology like advanced method of digital superimposing photography, and with that they will match the actual skull, the skull that they have found,
yes,
and superimposing photography, and with the two they are going to try to match and then again corroborate the evidence which they have found. On the other side, the DNA is also being tried, because the difficult task is they have to match the DNAs of all three, not only three, 4 persons.
Yes.
One that was found on 2012 May month. Now after 3 years, the other remains that were found, and again the DNA of Indrayani Mukherjee as well as other persons who are in the same family.
It's a very important aspect of this investigation. The forensic part of it is something that, we've just gotten the first details of. Pankaj Khelkar, our correspondent, who's got these details, telling us that this is something that has virtually never been done before with this level of complexity. Let's just tell our viewers very simply, Sheena's skull, remains of other bones, tissue and teeth samples have already been sent to Mumbai's JJ hospital for identification. And while we tell you that, remember, without it having been established yet, we can only say that these are the alleged samples of Sheena Bora. JJ Hospital will be conducting the identification. Forensic facial reconstruction will have to be done using an advanced method of digital superimposition photography and facial reconstruction method, which is available at only another hospital in Mumbai called KEM and the Forensic Science Laboratory of the government in Chandigarh. In this process, Sheena's face and her identity is not known. It will be known after it is recreated from her skeletal remains through an amalgamation of artistry, forensic science, anthropology and anatomy.